Hey there, it's Miss Guy. We are jumping into session 6, and session 6 is focusing on the concept of diversity and success. So you will begin reading chapter 2 on page 33 and move through about midway through page 47. Chapter 2's topic is diversity, consciousness, and success. So we've previously learned about what diversity consciousness is, and we're going to take a little bit of a deeper dive into how we can be successful while working with a diverse group of people. I also want to read a couple of excerpts from your textbook. One of them is towards the top of page 36. It's the second full paragraph on the page. It says, each of us has a choice in how we react to situations, people, and events. Every response to every situation is something that we can choose and ultimately control. Although our life experiences may influence who we are, they do not determine who we are. In Sermons from the Black Pulpit, Samuel Proctor says, "It does not matter where we were born, what kind of rearing we had, who our friends were, what kind of trouble we got into, how low we sank, or how far behind we fell. When we add it all up, we still have some options left. We still have some choices that we can make." So I want you to just let that resonate with you and take away from that the fact that you have choices to make. And it is up to you to use the skills that you can acquire, maybe through reading and learning in this class, to be successful in any situation, no matter who you are tasked working with. So we're going to do some digging in diversity skills. Some of your reading talks about how you should work in teams, understanding that your diversity of each other should be capitalized on, not focused on in a negative way. So we're going to do that by reading the portion of chapter 2 and then doing 2 different assignments. The first is going to be diversity skills at work. And that is going to be an assignment that you are going to click on the link. You are going to make a copy of that assignment, and you should be an expert at this by now. And you are going to follow the instructions here on completing this reflective assignment. So you'll need to reread the pages 43 through 47, and then you are going to define each skill as it is discussed in your textbook. So there are skills that are going to go along with diversity, and they are labeled in your textbook with numbers. The first is interpersonal skills. So here in this top box, you are going to, in your own words, define interpersonal skills. Then in the boxes where you see the bullets, you're going to take a deep dive into you, okay? After you've defined what interpersonal skills are based upon what the book explained, you're going to sit here and you're going to tell me what strengths you have in this area. Okay, I'm looking at myself and I think I'm really good at these items. Okay, and then this one's probably going to be harder, guys, because you have to look at yourself and go, yep, that's a shortcoming that I have. That is something that I struggle to do well. That is something that I've noticed about myself. Please keep in mind that I am the only one that is going to see this. I am also not going to be judging you based upon the areas that you need to improve. However, I am not going to allow you to say, I don't have any areas that I need to improve. I'm great at this, okay? Yes, you are great at some things. That's why you have a box that says your strengths in this area. But no matter who we are and what our experiences are, there are always areas that we need to improve on. Maybe you're okay with that skill, but there are areas that you could definitely do better. So think about your strengths and your weaknesses here. And that will be done in bulleted form, as you can see that I have kind of set that format for you up. You're going to do the same thing with flexible thinking skills and adaptability. You're going to do the same thing with teamwork skills, cultural awareness and understanding, and self-evaluation skills. And when you get to the end, you're going to give me a reflection paragraph or paragraphs based upon the reflection questions listed here. You can incorporate all of those questions into one paragraph, or you can do 4 distinct responses, whichever way you feel like you can thoroughly explain your thoughts on the reflection piece of this assignment. All right. After that, you are going to complete the VoiceThread assignment. So we have previously completed a VoiceThread assignment in this course. You're going to do another one this time. This one is called Marketing Yourself, Advertising Your Diversity Skills. All right. So you have already done a VoiceThread, so you should know how to do this. If you do not, I would definitely suggest getting this done early, mainly because VoiceThread requires you to have a very strong internet connection. So if you are trying to do this in a certain location and it doesn't work, you're going to need to figure out a different location. You are always welcome to come to campus to do these assignments for strong internet connections. But do not wait until the day it is due or the night before it is due to say it's not working. That's why I'm asking you to get started on this early. All right, so what you are going to do here, after you've spent some time reviewing, explaining, self-assessing yourself on those 5 skills in that assignment, that diversity skills assignment, you're going to do some reflecting on how can I use that in a sense of a job interview. So in this VoiceThread, you're simply going to be recording yourself sort of like an audition, okay? Sort of like an interview video that you would send in like with a resume, okay? So you're going to essentially be sitting in front of the camera auditioning for an imaginary employer that would be watching this video, okay? So you are going to discuss yourself in the video. This is why I would be a great employee for your job opening or for your company. You're going to discuss the greatest strength that you have of those 5 areas. You can acknowledge these are some diversity skills. Of those 5, this is the one that I am best at. Be clear as to which area of strength your biggest strengths fall under and explain why you would be a great employee because of that strength. And then, as you're going to do in all job interviews, because they're always going to say, what's your greatest weakness, right? Okay. You're going to share a challenging skill. You're just going to look right in that camera and you're going to explain to that employer, you know what? I have a skill, a diversity skill that is a challenge for me. And I am acknowledging the fact that that is a challenge. And because I know that it is something that I need to work on, I'm going to do the following things to make sure that I develop that skill. And in my working on this skill, I am going to be able to be a better employee. All right. So you are going to do this in front of the camera as if you were going to send this to an actual potential employer. However, I am the only one that is going to see it. But you need to treat this as a professional assignment, okay? You're not wearing a hoodie with it pulled all over your face and big old sunglasses, all right? You're going to sit in front of the camera and be professional as a practice of interviewing for a job. When you are done with that VoiceThread, you would be done with session 8. Whoops, sorry. I just jumped into another class. All right, so when you get done with that, or excuse me, before you get done with that assignment, look at the VoiceThread video recording directions. So you would have already seen this one time when you did the VoiceThread previously in the class. However, make sure that you are walking yourself through this recording directions, making sure that you get that save button and that you submit that yellow submit button to the right of the video after you click that save button, okay? You will see a message that says your video has been submitted, and that's how you know that you are done with it. And if you're not sure if things worked correctly, all you have to do is email me and say, I think my VoiceThread is complete. Could you check it for me? And I'll be happy to do that. All right, I hope this particular session is a great one for you, taking a deep dive into the skills that you need in order to be conscious of diversity and work in teams.